Welcome to the Daily Royale. Here's what's trending in movies, tech, and video games. Now, first off, coming from the silver screen in Hollywood, Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, confirms he'll be playing Black Adam in DC's Shazam. After weeks and months of rumors, Dwayne Johnson has officially confirmed that he'll be playing Black Adam in the upcoming Shazam movie. The celebrity took to his Twitter feed to break the news, posting the quote, "Kneel at his feet or get crushed by his boot," before continuing, "My honor to become Black Adam." That's in the hashtag anyway. The film has yet to receive an official release date, but with Johnson's role now confirmed, expect an update soon. Next on the movie headlines, Avengers Age of Ultron to introduce new superheroes. A new rumor has emerged this morning regarding the Avengers sequel Age of Ultron. According to Badass Digest, the film will conclude with Captain America assembling a new team of superheroes comprised of a mixture of characters old and new. Why exactly a new team will be required has yet to be explained, but one of the major new additions is thought to be Miss Marvel, otherwise known as Captain Marvel. The report does go on to explain that the studio is still deciding on whether to introduce her here in such a way or whether to give her own film. But in my case, it looks like that female superhero isn't too far away. It's definitely worth staying after the credits for this one. Avengers Age of Ultron will open in the UK on 24th April 2015. Next on our bill, tech news. An event called the IFA 2014 has recently been going on, and with its slew of announcements. The IFA is a consumer electronic trade show that is taking place in Berlin from the 5th till the 10th of September. First up, we have Samsung, and they announced two new flagship phones for their Note family, amongst other things. One is the Galaxy Note 4, which has a super fast Snapdragon 805 processor, 32GB of storage, a 5.7-inch display, an improved 16-megapixel camera with OIS, a 3.7-megapixel wide-angle front-facing camera, and 3GB of RAM. You're also getting a much more refined design than metal chamfered edges. And also announced is the Galaxy Note Edge, which basically has the same specs as the Note 4 except for one difference: the screen. The display curves over the right side of the device, giving more screen real estate for notifications and select extra information. Not to be outdone, Sony announced its new flagship phone and tablet as part of the Z3 family. The tablet is the Sony Xperia Z3 Compact, which has an 8-inch 1920x1200 display. Under the device's thin and light frame is a 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor, 3GB of RAM, 16GB of expandable memory, Android 4.4, 4500 mAh battery, and an 8-megapixel camera. It's also rated IP65/68, which means you can safely play games by the pool. While the phone is the sequel to the popular Xperia Z2, the Xperia Z3 has a 5.2-inch Full HD screen, 2.5 GHz quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor, 3GB of RAM, 16/32GB of expandable storage, a 20-megapixel camera, an IP65/68 3100 mAh battery, and Android 4.4. And for the record, IP65/68 means it's water and dust proof. Top on our bill for video games, during Sony's pre-Tokyo Game Show press conference, Square Enix announced Dragon Quest Heroes for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3, currently in development at Omega Force. Now, to some of you, this might sound like gibberish, but hold on, here's the good part. To accompany the game, a special limited edition silver PlayStation 4 named Metal Slime will also be released. Dragon Quest Heroes will also be released in 2015. And just to tease you a bit more, here's a picture of the machine. Finally, Sony CEO Kazi Rai just announced during IFA 2014 in Berlin that PlayStation 4 Remote Play is coming to Xperia Z3 line, including the Z3 and Z3 Compact smartphones and Z3 Tablet Compact. Starting from November, you'll be able to play your PlayStation 4 games on the mobile screens as long as you are in the same Wi-Fi network of the actual PlayStation 4 console. Sony added that PlayStation 4 Remote Play with the Z3 mobile devices is theoretically possible over a web connection, but for now, it will be best experienced by staying in the same Wi-Fi network. But those were our top stories. For full articles and so much more, don't forget to check out royalmind.com.ng.